This is News Hour on Ifako Radio. Good morning. I'm Shodiya Idowu. Major headlines: Make 2027 poll transparent, violence-free. Tinubu tells Amukwiton. 2027 Niger Delta politicians urge Jonathan not to run. FG launch nationwide crackdown on oil, gold smugglers. Reps move to limb president's control over EFCC chair. Sports: Lookman's Atlanta future still uncertain. Entertainment: Benin City to hold Edo Carnival 2025 in December. News in detail. Make 2027 polls transparent, violence-free. Tinubu tells Amukwiton. President Bola Tinubu on Thursday charged the new chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Joash Amukwiton, to prioritize transparency and non-violence as Nigeria prepare for the 2027 general elections, saying the credible polls remain the foundation of public trust and democratic stability. Speaking at the Senate House in Abuja shortly after administering the oath of office on the new INEC boss, Tinubu said Amukwiton's appointment, confirmed by the Senate a week ago, and a mark of confidence in his competence and character by both the executive and legislative arms of government. The president emphasized that Nigerian democracy, which has lasted since 1999, had evolved through reforms, innovation, and lessons learned from the past challenges. Our democracy has come a long way. We have consolidated and strengthened our democratic institutions, particularly our electoral system, to ensure that our democracy continues to flourish. The integrity of our electoral system to ensure that our democracy continues to flourish. The integrity of our electoral system was beyond reproach, Tinubu noted. "2027 Niger Delta politicians urge Jonathan not to run." Some Niger Delta kingsmen of former President Goodluck Jonathan has urged him not to run for president in 2027. They enjoined the former leader to support President Bola Tinubu instead. Prominent Niger Delta ex-militant commander, Chief Government Ekpomukolo is the arrow word of the group persuading Dr. Jonathan to jettison his deed. The ex-militant commander, who has invited the former president in his native Otuoke, Bayelsa State last week, said the public mood does not support his aspiration. The visit was Tompolo's second public appearance in over a decade. He was accompanied by the managing director of his oil pipeline surveillance company, Tatita Security Service Nigeria Limited, Chief Castin Cody, and the deputy governorship candidate of All Progressive Congress in the 2023 general election in Bayelsa State, Joshua Makiva. FG launched nationwide crackdown on all gold smugglers. The National Economic Council on Thursday said it would begin a crackdown on illegal gold miners as part of a broader strategy to safeguard Nigeria's natural resources and boost government revenue. The move follows the council decision to expand the mandate of its ad hoc committee on crude oil theft, prevention and control, chaired by the Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma, to include the fight against illegal mining and mineral smuggling. The move, briefing the State House correspondents after the 153rd NEC meeting chaired by the Vice President Kashim Shettima at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. Uzodinma said the expand term of reference reflects government's resolve to close off revenue leakage from solid minerals. Rep move to limit president's control over EFCC chair. The House of Representatives has passed for second reading a bill seeking to amend the Economic and Financial Crime Commission Act 2004 to confer institutional independence on the anti-corrupt agency. The resolution of the House followed the coordination of a bill sponsored by Plateau State lawmaker Yusuf Gadi during Thursday plenary. Among other provisions, the proposed legislation seeks to insulate the EFCC from political control and align its operations with global anti-corruption best practice. Leading the debate on the general principle of the bill at a section presided over the Deputy Speaker Benjamin Kalu, Gaji said the amendment aim to modernize the EFCC legal framework to enable it to respond to the multi-layered pattern of financial and economic crime across the country. PDP Northwest leader rejects Turaki's endorsement as consensus chairman. Ahead of the November National Convention, leaders of the People Democratic Party in the Northwest Zone, as the zone governor, and other endorsements of the former Minister of Special Duty, Tanimu Turaki, as the region's consensus candidate for national chairman. Addressing the press conference in Abuja on Thursday night, the PDP National Organizing Secretary Umar Batur, on behalf of the stakeholders, described Turaki's adoption as unelectoral and not reflective of the collective decision of the zone. On Wednesday, the chairman of the National Convention Organization Committee and Governor of Anambra State, Ahmed Fintiri, announced on behalf of the governors and North leaders that Turaki has been adopted as the consensus candidate. SDP expels national chairman Gabam, others over misconduct. The Social Democratic Party has expelled its former national chairman Shehu Gabam and several top officials, including the national youth leader Mr. Ogbonna Chukwuma Uchechukwu, over alleged misconduct, financial misappropriation, and abuse of office. The decision was announced on Thursday in Abuja following the meeting of the National Working Committee, which adopted the findings of the party's disciplinary committee and the sequent white paper that reveals allegations against the affected officers. Addressing journalists at the party national secretariat, the national publicity secretary, Rufus Ayenigba, said the expulsion was the outcome of the month of investigation and disciplinary proceedings. NDLEA arrest 3, destroy 125,750 gram M in Ekiti. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has arrested 3 suspects in connection with cannabis sativa cultivation in Ekiti State. The NDLEA State Commander Rufus Aina said a total of 125,750 grams of cannabis sativa was destroyed by operatives of the agency during operation held at Igbara-Odo, Ekiti and Ilawe, Ekiti forest, while illegal substances weighing 3,456 grams were recovered. Aina stated this in the statement by the agency public relations officer, Ekiti State Command Ifeoluwa Fabiyi, an assistant superintendent of narcotics in Ado Ekiti on Thursday. He stated that the arrests, destructions and recoveries were made during operation which took place between Friday, October 17 and Monday, October 20, 2025. Lookman's Atlanta future still uncertain. Ademola Lookman's turbulent somehow transfer saga may be behind him, but his long-term future at Atlanta remains unclear despite his impressive return to the starting lineup. The Nigerian forward's current contract only run to June 2027, and it is not clear how he will remain in Bergamo, although the turbulence of the last month appears to have been left behind. Lookman tried to navigate his own exit from Bergamo this summer, which ultimately failed. Intermen pushed hard to sign the Ladell star, but a fee could not be agreed upon. Entertainment. Benin City to host Edo Carnival 2025 in December. Benin City, the Edo State capital, which come alive from December 21, 2025 to December 24, 2025, when it plays host to the Edo Carnival 2025, a 4 days cultural feast showcasing music, dance, fashion, food, and tradition. The event, which will be held at Garrick Memorial on Ekeo Road, is expected to draw thousands of visitors, including culture enthusiasts, tourists, and residents. Other organizers said the carnival will feature cultural parades, traditional masquerades, live music, concert, and fashion show celebrating Edo and African style. Dance competition and street performance will also add colors to the city. Recap of the major headlines. Make 2027 poll transparent, violent free, Tinubu tells Amokito. 2027 Niger Delta politician urge Jonathan not to run. FG launch nationwide crackdown on oil gold smugglers. Rep move to limit president control over EFCC chair. Sports. Lookman's Atlanta future still uncertain. Entertainment. Benin City to hold Edo Carnival 2025 in December. Follow us on all our social media handles, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on YouTube at Ifako Radio, on Instagram at Ifako_radio. For news reporting, contact us at ifakoradio@gmail.com or call or WhatsApp 091 22 22 7433. 091 22 22 7433. Special thanks to the news producer Olanireti Olusegun. Special thanks to the news producer Olanireti Olusegun. Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Shodiya Idowu. Have a blessed weekend. God bless Ifako Jaye.